Hey everyone, welcome into another episode of Disney Talk Thursday. I am Walt from Mouse Talk, and as you can tell, that's not Melissa on the other end here. But Steve from Steve's World was very, very nice to come in, and let me just turn that down a little bit there. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a glitch tonight. Melissa's very under the weather, not feeling well at all, and just wasn't up for it tonight. So I asked Steve if he would come on and help me out tonight, and he was very gracious, as this will be stream number 2 of 3 for Steve tonight. So you can catch him all over tonight. But Steve, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you stepping in last minute.
Oh, no problem, man. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. So,
well, we definitely appreciate it. We're gonna have a good time tonight, folks. We're gonna talk about our big Disney trip in August, because now dining is set, FastPasses are set, schedules are set. We are ready to rock and roll. And tonight we're going to kind of compare and contrast and compare what Steve has compared to what Melissa and I have. And we're going to have a good time with this tonight. Tell you our FastPasses, our dining, what parks on what days, all kinds of good stuff tonight. It's going to be loads of fun. And we have a little bit of channel news for Melissa and I that we're also going to share before the end of the night. But a few things real fast. Let's do some quick housekeeping, if you don't mind. Obviously, Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Dean's fantastic in the support to these shows for all these different streamers. He has tons of streamers, and screamers. Sunday through Saturday, you can find a stream. If you're looking for one, go to theliveplace.com. You'll find one, probably to your liking for sure. Dean's fantastic, and check him out, theliveplace.com. And obviously, Steve, my partner channel, Steve, be sure to check out Steve's World. Steve goes live on Mondays with Monday Madness. He will also be going live this Sunday to fill in for a Disney Life for me. Are you going to be doing Jeopardy?
No, we're going to be doing just a walkthrough of Toy Story Land, because it actually falls on the 1-year anniversary each Sunday. So
nice. Okay. So be sure to check out my partner channel, Steve from Steve's World. He does great stuff as well. And please subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. And speaking of Miguel and Dee, they are this week's Community Spotlight channel. And we've been spotlighting them all week. We posted another video of theirs today. Be sure to check it out. It was a really fun video that they did. I think it was Miguel had done a review of The Polite Pig, which I thought was really cool, Steve. So that was nice. Yep.
Yeah, I've not eaten The Polite Pig yet, and I've unfortunately have not been able to catch the review yet as well. I do hear good things about it, though, so I am excited to see what they did put out.
Yep, absolutely. And, of course, my other partner channel is Dan from Disney Dan. Dan has great content as well with his Food Fridays and Disney Fiasco on Saturdays at 7. So that's all the plugs. That's all the housekeeping, or mousekeeping, as we like to say. So let me say hi to a few people in the chat real fast, if you don't mind. Of course, we have 2 real geeks here. Disney Nerd Herders, who is about to get on Expedition Everest. I'm so jealous. Of course, we have Jeff from Dole Whip Dad here. Good to see you. Downscale's in here. Good to see you, Downscale. Brian Eisenhart. Brian, everybody say hi to Jennifer, who couldn't make it tonight. Jennifer is usually in the chat as well. We want to throw a quick shout out to her. I think Jennifer's either not feeling well or had some other things she couldn't do tonight. So hi to Jennifer. I wanted to make sure we got her in there. Kathleen Robinson, welcome in. I think it's Kathleen Merkovic Robinson. I hope I said that right. Joseph Andrews is here. Miguel from a Disney Life for Me. You guys are in the process of moving, so thank you for being here. John Hazelton, thanks for being here. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Thank you, I appreciate it. And it's Joey's World. Hey, good to see you. He says, hey, Walter. Hey, Steve. Boy, you are busy. Talking about you, Steve.
Thanks, Joey.
Everywhere. I know. What do they say? The best way to grow is exposure. You're getting a lot of exposure.
I'm just here to support.
You are. You do a great job of that, buddy. Also here, Kay Atwood's here. Jim in person. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. Pete McDevitt's in here as well. Yeah, Pete's just letting us know that he's not here. That's like in school, Steve. Did you ever have your teacher say, raise your hand if you're not here?
Yeah, all the time. It's still staying. That joke still goes.
Yeah, that still works today. But welcome in, everybody. And yes, Brian touched on it. And I guess we'll start with the news first, and then we'll get into all the other good stuff tonight. A couple of things real fast with our channel. Melissa and I now have a P.O. box. We finally broke down. I know. We finally broke down and got a P.O. box, which I will share with everybody right now on my screen share. And just real fast here. There it is. I hope that came up right. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks backwards to me. So hopefully you can see it. There is the P.O. Box. It is Mouse Talk. So you can do that. It's just Mouse Talk at P.O. Box 24039. That's Hale Thorpe. So think hail that comes down from the sky and like Jim Thorpe. Hale Thorpe, Maryland, 21227. So if anybody out there is generous enough to send us a postcard or whatever kind of magic mail, you're more than welcome to do so. We'd love to receive stuff from you. And of course, we will do videos of it as well.
That is not how you spell hail, though, that comes from the sky.
No, it's not. No, not at all. H-A-I-L is how you spell that. You are correct. So there you go. That is our new P.O. Box. We're very excited to get it. We've been wanting to get it for a while. I know a few people have asked us about it. So definitely check that out for us as well. And a few other people have come into the chat. I want to say hi to Rob. Rob Fuzz, welcome in, buddy. I'm really sorry I couldn't make your stream earlier. It's been an extremely, extremely busy day. Lots of errands to run, but I definitely appreciate you inviting me over. I will be sure to watch the replay. It looked like from what I could see, I saw a little bit of it. It looked like you guys are having a great time. So thank you for the invite. Everybody, please check out Rob Fuzz's channel as well. Rob just passed 2,000 subscribers, and very much deserved. So let's see who else. I think everybody else is going. Yeah, Steve is like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. But so let's get one other thing I do want to let everybody know. We're going to do something a little bit different, Melissa and I, moving forward with some vlogs and possible streams. We're going to start going out and about. There's a few things around town here that we have that are very historical. We live in the heart of a lot of history for this country, a lot of exciting things, whether it's Fort McHenry, Mount Vernon, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia. We have a ton of really cool places in this area. Well, we're going to start going out and doing those. So you're going to start seeing future vlogs of us going out into those places and also possibly streaming as well. So I hope you guys stick around for some of that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Pete's representing 21228. Yeah, Pete, you're close. Oh my gosh, bud. We might have to go out to dinner one time or something. You're really close. 21228 is right around the corner. Like literally, Steve. It's like right around the corner. Steve, you have to wear the cowboy hat or Pete's out of here. There it is.
How's that? Does that work a little better?
We aim to please. What's really funny is you had it right there.
Yeah, it doesn't go far.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
One day I'll show everybody my setup I have here. It's loaded with props and stuff that I need.
All good stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh. Yep. So let's get started. Loved your garden stream, Walt. Very peaceful. Yeah, we did something the other day that John was talking about. We just kind of filmed the backyard because we were testing the gimbal. And so I said to Melissa, I said, well, I'll just do the backyard. So we actually got a lot of hits on that, which is really surprising for 10 minutes. But we did really good. And Disney Nerd Herders, there they are. They're over at Animal Kingdom. Welcome in, Charlie and family. Hope everybody's doing well.
Hey,
so
guys.
Avery, and hope you're all doing great. But let's get right into it.
This is hot. I got to take it off. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I don't blame you. Trust me. Well, I'm in a room right now. It's 94 degrees out where we are, and there's no air conditioning in the room I'm in.
My air conditioner went. I have central air.
Right.
It went down 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez.
So I got the new one on the way, but it's not installed yet, and it was really hot here today. I walked in. It was 81 degrees inside my house. So it's been a rough one.
No. Yep. So you definitely know. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's not funny, but I'm with you, buddy. I share your pain. Don't worry. Like I said, I got the little fan behind me there, and that's all I got. But you guys can see behind me, there's my new magic band that Donna Jaworski sent me.
Nice.
Got that up there and displaying that as well right now. So let's get started, Steve. So for those that don't know, Steve, what's your first day that you're arriving at Walt Disney World?
So I'm officially arriving on the 21st of August, which I believe is a couple days ahead of you.
That's a Wednesday, I think, right?
It is a Wednesday. So originally I was going down. I picked Wednesday to Wednesday because I wanted to overlap a couple different people.
Right.
At the time, it was cargo on the front end and you on the back end. And then, of course, I wound up extending it. We got a whole lot of people coming down now. But yeah, the first day I have nothing planned. So I usually do have stuff planned, but I have nothing planned because at some point in time I want to be able to go say hi to cargo at some point in time. So I'm leaving that open just in case. And because I think that may be the last day of her trip, I'm not sure. So
Wednesday 21st, nothing on schedule right now?
I've got nothing on schedule whatsoever. So when I get there and I figure out what's going on as it gets closer, I'll go ahead and pick up FastPasses for something. I'll get a dining reservation because I'm working out to where I'm going to have I'm gonna have extra dining reservations than I can use pretty much. So I'm gonna start booking a few more, maybe get a couple breakfasts in here. So right now though, I've got nothing on the 21st, so that's wide open.
Okay. Now, do you come in early? Are you an early arrival or a
6
midday
a.m. flight or 6 a.m. flight in the morning.
Nice.
It lands around 8. I should be at the hotel by 9 at the latest. So yeah, I'm giving myself all day.
Good. Downscale said when he becomes president, he's putting you in charge of being the person that plans everything for the entire government.
I got it, Downscale.
He'll have everything laminated. It'll be great. That's so funny. Charlie says, just wanted to say hi and hit the like button in between rides. Have a great stream, guys. Thanks, Charlie and family.
Hey, Charlie.
Have a great trip. You guys been down there for a while. Seeing all your Instagrams. He does little videos. He does great pictures. He met Corey today. He saw Deb today. He's meeting everybody. Have a great time, buddy. Have a great time for sure. But yeah, that's great. So Wednesday, nothing planned. I totally get that. Same hotel the whole time though, right? All-Star?
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of hopping hotels. I've done that before. And it depends on what kind of vacation you want. With me, I don't spend much time at my hotel. I'm going to be in the parks or at Disney Springs almost all the time, or doing something. So for me to have to worry about checking out at 11 o'clock one day and checking back in somewhere else at 3 o'clock basically takes the middle of one of my days out. So I just choose not to do that. So I'll be at the same resort at it's one of the All-Star resorts.
Gotcha. Okay. Totally understand that. And we have a couple of those as well, and we'll get to those in a minute. So what about Thursday the 22nd for you, your second day? And then we're coming up, but what about for you for Thursday the 22nd? Anything planned there?
I do, actually. I'm going to Magic Kingdom, which is usually not like me at first. Well, that first day, technically, I don't know where I'm going yet, but first planned day, I usually don't go to Magic Kingdom, but I chose it this time. I got FastPasses, which I schedule all my FastPasses first thing in the morning, so that I can get them done and then start getting other FastPasses one at a time after that. I've got FastPasses for Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Peter Pan's Flight all that first morning.
And those are good ones to have too, because especially Pirates and Peter Pan's Flight, they can kind of get lengthy at times. Haunted Mansion does too at times, so I totally get that. Let me just say real fast hi to Perfectly Cat, who's in here, and Ryan from the Shep family. Welcome into everybody. Thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate it. And so, yeah, good idea. Get your FastPasses out of the way early for sure. Do we know what time the parks open that day? What time Magic Kingdom opens?
Yes, I do. 1 second here. Which day was it? The 22nd?
Yeah, 22nd, Thursday.
So Magic Kingdom, anyways, is open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then there's an event. Ooh, what's the event? It's 10 p.m. to 1 a.m.
That's the after-hours event, probably.
Oh, I might have to look into that one. Is that the one you were telling me about?
Yes, that's the one we're well, I won't get into it yet, but yes. That's the
I actually have 2 meals planned there that day too. I'm doing Be Our Guest for lunch, which is a quick service, but it's one you can get a reservation for. And then I've got a lot of new restaurants. It's one of the first ones. I'm eating at the Diamond Horseshoe that night for the first time. So that'll be my first meal at a new restaurant.
All right, cool. And which one is that? Be Our Guest? No.
Diamond Horseshoe.
Diamond Horseshoe. Very good. Oh, we got to talk about that in a little bit too. We actually did that as well. We booked the Diamond Horseshoe. We'll get into one in a little bit. Hi to Perfectly Cat. Jelly Sherney's in here as well. Jeff makes a good point. He says Peter Pan is a beast of a line, but such a good queue. It really is a good queue.
It is.
And I don't know about you, but I tend to think the queue is the reason for the wait time. I think it slows people down because they want to take it in and really see it.
It does, and I also think that people are willing to wait longer now because of queue lines, because it's entertaining and visually pleasing. So I think the reason why wait times, I agree with you, people do go slower, and then I also think people are willing to wait longer if there's a queue line as opposed to just standing at some walls in a hallway or something. So
yeah, I agree. And speaking of Be Our Guest, it's funny, we've done Be Our Guest for dinner 3 times. and we've done Be Our Guest once for breakfast. We've never done lunch.
Lunch is pretty good for me. I think it's actually there for what I eat. There's more selections I would eat at lunch than at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried the pork chop at dinner and I did not like it, which was odd for me. They do have an incredible steak. It's kind of like all the other steaks you can get. That was before they went to a prefix menu. I don't know what it's like now that it's a prefix menu, but we've eaten at lunch. They have a really, really good steak sandwich. It's like a steak and cheese with an au jus dipping sauce, and you get the whole experience of you can go visit the West Wing and all that without it being as crowded at lunchtime. So it's pretty good.
Good. Hi to I want to say hi to Jelly's Journeys, Jack, Sandy Claus, Logan, and Noah's here. Good to see you, Noah. And Brandy and Dave are in here. Dave, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
What's up, guys?
Thank you for being here. Alex Brunner's in as well. Welcome in, Alex. Thank you for being here. Alex, I think this might be your first time, buddy, but thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate it. I saw Alex over at Disney Eye to Eye, who goes live at 7:30. So it's good to have him here. Thank you for being here, for sure. Let's see. Pete says, Walt, please ask Steve when he plans a trip. Would he bring baby food for his kids?
I've already told Shep that I will bring formula for his kids for him. So, yeah, we'll make sure that happens.
There you go.
On the carry-on.
You're funny.
Shep had his formula. It just wasn't on his carry-on.
Right, exactly. That is funny. So now we get into Friday the 23rd. Friday the 23rd is the day we leave to head down to Disney. For us, we are driving. So it will be a long drive. It'll be about anywhere between 12 and 14 hours. Just depends, give and take, on how traffic is. But we are leaving very, very early that day. We're going to leave at about 4 a.m. So we should get down there by early evening if all goes well. But we didn't plan anything for Friday just yet. I have to talk to Melissa. We might plan something down at Disney Springs or something like that. But we personally don't have anything because it's going to be such a long drive, and we'll be getting there for the first day, so we may just chill out. But what about you, Steve? Anything for the 23rd?
Yeah, so on the 23rd, gotta get my notes in order here. I am at Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
And starting off, I have my FastPasses again all morning. I have Navi River Journey, Festival of the Lion King, and then up a Great Bird Adventure, only because I've never seen it since they've changed the bird show.
Okay.
So I'm going to Animal Kingdom several days, so I've got some better FastPasses later. But I wanted to make sure I got into those two shows, so I'm doing that. And then I'm eating at your least favorite restaurant at night, and that's Boma's. And
that's not true, everybody. I like Boma.
Inside joke. So I love Boma, and it's an incredible one. So I'm just gonna go eat there and hang out. So
that'll be great. Yeah. I want to say hi to Zoe from Wishing Mouse and Robin DePaulo. Welcome in. Robin, I appreciate you being here. And Patrick's here. Zip's here.
Yep. And he's mobile right now. He's not at home. So.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks, Zip. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you very, very much. Brian asked about parking fees. Now, I know for me, with being DVC and annual passer, we really don't have to pay. So I know that. But I know that the parking fees have gone up, especially the overnight. They went up $2 for all the All-Stars and values, and $1 each for the moderates and for the deluxes.
Yep.
Okay. I do know that. Dreamer Deborah asks, is it just you two going, Walt? Well, for me, on my side, it's myself, Melissa, and our youngest son, Mason. This whole trip for us materialized because he's going to college down there. So we are taking him down to drop him off for college. And while we're there, we're gonna go over to Disney. Steve, I think you are a solo trip, though, right?
I am a solo trip for the first time since I've lived down there anyways. So it's going to be, I'm meeting up with a lot of different people and we're going to hang out with some good people. But for my family, it's just me coming.
Nice. Okay. Well, don't worry. You're definitely going to have a good time for sure. Don't worry about that. We'll make sure of it. Now, for Saturday, the 24th, that's our first real day in the parks. That's our first real day where we can, how do you say, get going. That's our first really big day. And for us, we're going to take the first day and we're going over to Hollywood Studios. That's our first day. Where are you going on Saturday the 24th, Steve?
So this day is undecided for me because I've not been able to schedule my FastPasses. I actually have in my notes written Hollywood Studios with a question mark. So I'm
Yay!
probably going to wind up over there too, although my dining reservation is not in Hollywood Studios. So, but I plan on starting the morning there.
Okay. All right. And I'm pulling my plans up now. But yes, for us, it'll be Hollywood Studios. The park that day is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we have fast passes for, and I'm bringing it up right now, folks. Hang in there with me while I bring it up here. Saturday, we have fast passes for Rock and Roller Coaster at 9 a.m., 9:05. We also have it for Toy Story Mania at 10:45, and then Star Tours at 12:10.
Nice.
What's really funny because, well, not funny, but it's interesting. We tried to get Slinky. We tried to get Alien Swirling Saucers. We couldn't get them. But we could get Toy Story Mania, which was weird.
Yeah. Well, so I booked mine on obviously I'm coming in on a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I found that when I coming in on a Wednesday as opposed to coming in on a Friday or a Saturday, right. I got on the back end of my trip, I got everything I wanted. I could maneuver around the times and it would move with them. I got anything I wanted. On the front half of my trip, it was hit or miss. I actually got everything on the front end of my trip except for Flight of Passage. But since I'm riding it 2 or 3 times anyways, I decided I didn't need one. So I didn't try too hard to get it.
Okay. Now, we also do have on that first Saturday there, the 24th, we actually do have a dining. We have a dining for 9 p.m. at the Edison.
Oh, nice. I'm going to need to know how good that is because I think I'm eating there later in the week.
Okay. So. Yep. Yeah, we're going to go to the Edison for dinner, and we're doing a late dinner because we want to experience the late events that happen there, all the after-hours events that are a little bit more, I hate to say the word adult. It just doesn't sound right, but it is. It is. It's a little bit more mature, I guess is the way I'll put it. So, yeah, we're really, really interested in the Edison. Never eaten there. Aesthetically, for me, it's very pleasing. I like the way it looks in there. It's almost got the steampunk look to it, which I think is kind of neat. And I've heard really good things about the food. So I will definitely let you know.
That clothesline bacon is what I really want to know.
Yes, yes. Well, Corey did a review on that. Yeah, I agree 100%. It's probably one of the things I will definitely get. Just want to check up in the chat real fast here. Because everybody's talking about the Edison. So many people said Dreamer Deborah said the Edison's wonderful. So yeah, it does. And Jeff said it looks gorgeous in there. It really does. It really does look nice in there. So I can't wait to see it. And Deborah says also that the bacon's pretty awesome. So that's all I need to hear. And hi to Ray J. Ray J, good morning to you over in Indonesia. I think it's Indonesia. But good morning to you. Hope you're doing well, Ray J. Thanks for being here. So there you go for that Saturday. So again, Steve, just remind me one more time. What's your dining that day?
I'm at another first for me. I am eating at the Jungle Navigation Company's Lieutenant's or whatever Skipper Canteen.
Oh, nice.
Over in Magic Kingdom. I had no desire to eat here until Corey Fiasco suggested it, and there is a steak there. So I went. I think I watched Michael K do a steak review. Okay. And it's some kind of pepper crusted steak. It looks really good, so I'm going to try that. Nice.
Captain A Crime 227, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Definitely appreciate it. Dreamer Deborah says, be ready for a few surprises late night at the Edison. Yeah, well, that's what we've heard. We've kind of heard that, so we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting for sure. The steak there is so good, Steve, at Skipper Canteen. That's what Robin says. So
nice.
Could be in for a good steak, buddy. Also, Jelly's Journey says she wants to try a Skipper Canteen. I do too. We don't have it on our list for this trip, but I think I'd like to try it as well. But so no fast passes that day for you?
No, I got 3 days in a row where it said I booked too many fast passes, so that's why I don't have any fast passes I don't have any fast passes come up for the 24th, 25th, or 26th yet. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why that is and get them added in. But again, I'll get fast passes at least the day of, so I'm not that worried about it.
Right.
Because I got the massive rides that you can't get fast passes for. I've got them throughout the week anyway. So
okay. Well, maybe you can come on Saturday if you're over there at Hollywood Studios with us. We have 3 fast passes for Rock and Roller Coaster. Melissa's not riding.
Oh.
So well, you can just take her magic band, hold it, flip it in.
They won't know the difference.
No, well, no, you don't have to put the thumbprint for the FastPasses. So.
Oh, but I thought it pulled the names up on their board.
Oh, maybe it does. I don't know.
That's what we.
We'll just say that's your middle name.
Yeah.
Disney Fanatic, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Dreamer Deborah, you can do FastPasses each and every day. I thought too, but I guess there's a limit. I didn't ever know there was a limit either. Steve, did you know until you got forced to know?
I think I read it somewhere in the past, or I ran into this in the past, but I usually take a 7-day trip or 7-night trip, 8-day trip, and
Right.
It never affects anything. Well, I'm taking a 12-day trip this time. And so when I get past, I want to say it was past 8 or 9 days, whatever it was. I think it was 9 days.
Right.
And then it said, you have too many, and it shut me down.
I got you. Okay. Robin DePaulo says, I'm not an adventurous eater and didn't think I would like Skipper Canteen, but it was delicious. And of course, they accommodate tour requests for more traditional items. Nice. So there you go. Stacy says, I think Steve could pass for Melissa. Sorry, buddy.
And Jeff said, wear the hat, Steve's World, and just yell, hurry up, Melissa, Walt. Walt, you yell, just hurry up, Melissa. I got a wig. Well, I don't have a wig, but I can get a wig.
No, you're fine. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. Joey's World. I think I said hi, Joey's World earlier. Welcome in, everybody. So, yeah, let's move on. So that's Saturday. Lots going on Saturday. I think we're going to have a good time. We'll definitely have to make sure we catch up for sure. Sunday's a big day for us because Sunday, the 25th of August, is Melissa's birthday.
Woohoo!
Yep.
29th birthday.
Yeah, plus some. Without giving away too much. She's a lot younger than me, though. But anyway, it's Melissa's birthday, so of course we're going to celebrate at her favorite park, and that is Epcot. Epcot is her favorite. So we will be spending most of the day, although this is the first day that we're actually going to park hop, Steve. So we're going to start the day at Epcot. Where are you starting your day on Sunday?
I have two. I have Animal Kingdom and Epcot listed with question marks because that's, again, the one I couldn't get FastPasses for yet. Gotcha.
Okay, so we are going to Epcot. One of the first things we're doing when we get there, we have a 9:05 a.m. Garden Grill reservation for breakfast.
Nice.
We've done it. We absolutely love the breakfast here at Garden Grill. I think we would highly recommend it to anybody who hasn't done it before. I think, Steve, you're doing it later in the week, right?
Well, I'm not doing it for breakfast, but because I'm shuffling things around, I'm going to try to get to the Garden Grill for breakfast for sure. And Corey keeps talking about this cinnamon roll that they've got there.
Absolutely. Dude, it's got to be illegal. I'm telling you.
This
thing is laced with something.
I got to try it, and it's got to be there. So some point in time, I'm going there for that at least.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you right now, I could go there and pay full price and just get the cinnamon bun, and I'd be okay with it. It's that good. It really is.
It is big too, from what I understand, right?
I'm sorry?
It's rather large.
Yes, very large. I actually have a picture of it somewhere. We took a picture of it. I'll have to post it someday on Twitter, but yes, it's really nice. Joey's World says, Mouse Talk, maybe you and Melissa are going to do a 4-park day. Whew. We almost did that on our last trip. We did 3 parks in one day, but we didn't do all 4. That would be something else for us. Stacy says, Ray and her can't do Garden Grill by ourselves. It would be a waste of food. Huh. I really like Garden Grill. It's a lot of fun, but it is a lot of food, Steve. You'll definitely enjoy it. They give you good servings and good, amounts, I guess. Yeah. Serving sizes, I guess. So we're doing that to start. Also, we do have FastPasses for that day. We have an 11:15 a.m. Frozen Ever After. We have a 12:55 p.m. Living with the Land and a 2:15 Spaceship Earth. The issue we have here is this is where the tiering starts coming into play. You have to pick one or the other. You can't get Test Track and Frozen. You can't get Frozen and Soarin'. You can't get Soarin' and Test Track. You got to pick and choose. So for that day, Soarin' was gone. It was either Frozen or Test Track. Melissa's not going to ride Test Track. Birthday, we're doing Frozen.
Yep.
So that's our FastPasses for that day. And you said, again, this is one of those where you don't have them, right?
Yeah, this is another one where I don't have them yet. That we're still on the 25th, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's where I have Epcot / Animal Kingdom. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to get fast passes for one of those two for the morning. If nothing else, I've come to find for my fast passes after I use them in the morning, the viewing for fast passes for nighttime shows has been pretty incredible for me.
Nice.
With the exception of Fantasmic, which Fantasmic they put you off to the side. But for crowd control, it's a lot better to have one for Fantasmic. It's just not. I like to be center of the show when I'm watching Fantasmic. But Illuminations was an incredible spot to watch. I don't think you can get one for Happily Ever After. I don't think you can. But the other two though have been pretty good. It's been worth getting. And Rivers of Light is the other one.
Yes,
they've all been worth getting fast passes for sure.
Good. Brian asked, "What's for breakfast at Garden Grill?" It's family style food. You got your eggs, you got your bacon, you got your pancakes, you got your sausage, you got the cinnamon rolls, you got the juice.
Do the cinnamon rolls come with the original breakfast?
Yes.
So if you're going to do that and you want to use a meal, you just go do that and you'll still get the cinnamon rolls. You don't need to just go in there to get the cinnamon roll by itself.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, cinnamon roll is part of the meal. Yep. Yeah, it definitely is. A few other things here. Just want to go over that. Yep, looks good there. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then that night, this is where we're going to park hop for the first time, Melissa and I, on the 25th. We're going to take that evening after we're done in the afternoon at Epcot. We're going to head over to Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
And we're going to have dinner at Magic Kingdom. We have a 7:20 reservation at Liberty Tree Tavern. We really loved Liberty Tree. We've been there twice before. This will be our third time. Again, another family style. Think Thanksgiving all the time. That's what it is. It's like your Thanksgiving meal, but we love it. We think it's fantastic. And that's a 7:20. And of course, we want to do that because if we're able to, if Happily Ever After goes off at 9, we're hoping to jump right over there for Happily Ever After right after dinner. So there you go. And what about for you? Are you finishing up in the same park or?
So no, that's when I have the Animal Kingdom / Epcot that day because I have a reservation that it's going to get changed because I moved it later in the week. But right now I have reservations on the 25th for Les Cellier. But I have another reservation for Les Cellier later in the week, so I'm going to move this one.
Okay.
This one. There's several different restaurants I may change it to. Garden Grill for evening would be one of them. This may be where I put the Edison. There's a few options that I have that I want to get to, and so I'm still entertaining what to throw in there.
Okay, gotcha. Jelly's Journeys, yes, we're going to dinner at Liberty Tree that night. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time with that. We think that's a really nice meal. So nice, Steve. Okay, so do you know which park you're gonna start with? You're gonna start over at Epcot and go to Animal Kingdom? I
had planned on starting with Animal Kingdom and end up in Epcot when I had Les Cellier, but it will probably change now since I'm not going to Les Cellier anymore, and I may wind up trying to book something to eat at Animal Kingdom so I can end up down there.
Great, cool. Well, if you're over at Epcot that morning, look for us.
We'll do. At least stop by to say happy birthday to Melissa.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yep. And yeah, we don't want to cramp your style, man. Go.
My style being alone, I'll be okay.
Oh my gosh. Brian says turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese at Liberty Tree Tavern. Starches galore. Yes. That's why I like going there. Carbs, and more carbs.
There is no such thing as carbs at Disney. When you're on vacation, you eat to your heart's content.
Oh my gosh, you eat what you like.
Yes.
And that's what I like. carbs, and more carbs. So that is Sunday the 25th. And everybody, if we do go live or if you see Melissa out there, please be sure to wish her a happy birthday. She's actually very lucky. She gets to go to Disney on her birthday quite often. This will be the third time she's celebrated down there. Whereas I've never celebrated my birthday at Disney and probably never will. Isn't that sad?
No, I've never been to my birthday either. So
when's your birthday?
This will be my birthday's in January. Okay. Every birthday though, or every trip that I've taken with people, it's been at somebody's birthday. Because I have one of my niece's birthdays is on spring break. The other one is on fall break. So every time we go around spring break or fall break, it's always their birthdays. So
nice. There you go. And Jelly Journeys has why? Because my birthday is 4 days after Christmas. It's the 29th of December, and I am not going to be at Disney that week. I
have been there on your birthday.
Yeah, I will not do it. Nope. Nope, I'm not going to be in the parks Christmas week. They are horrendously crowded, and if I ever move down there, maybe one day, maybe I'll go over for the day.
Yeah. And real quick, Dreamer Deborah said to me or you, does the heat and humidity in Florida during August ever get to you? I got to be honest. I mean, as I get older, I'm sure it will. The heat and humidity has never slowed me down at Disney. I can, if you go to like in your Magic Kingdom, Carousel of Progress is a good place to go get some air conditioning and a nap if you're getting hot. The hall, I like the Hall of Presidents. There's a lot of different things. You just got to plan them out to where you're in and out of air conditioning or shade, and make sure you stay hydrated, and you'll be fine. But I've been to Disney World July 4th week too. So, July and August are as hot as it gets, and I was fine. It didn't bother me.
Yeah, for me, I'll say this: as when we were younger, it didn't bother us as much. But we did, like Steve said, we were really smart with it, in and out of rides, in and out of shows to keep us cool, going in the stores a lot, staying hydrated, coming early, maybe going back to the hotel in the afternoon for a little while, coming back at night when it got cooler. You find ways to stay cool. As we've gotten older, we'll see if that changes. I think it might affect us as well. I mean, I'm going to be 50 next year, so it's going to be interesting. So we'll have to see, but I think it affects everybody differently, but it can.
Yep.
Affect. I know it affected my mom. We went one year in August, and within the first 2 days, she was trying to walk. By the third day, she had to have a scooter. She couldn't do it.
Yep. It affects my parents a lot too. But I've always I like it outdoors, and I like being out in the sun, and it really just never bothers me. Not yet, anyways.
Right. And Brian, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Brian said Walt gave me the coolest birthday present last year. He started Mouse Madness on my birthday.
Nice.
I appreciate that, buddy. But Downscale says 4th of July is a terrible day to be at Magic Kingdom. I believe it. It's so hot and it's so crowded. Doesn't surprise me. It was a sea of people, he said. Robin says, I'm not a fan of the heat. Tend to go out later to avoid the heat of the day. But when they're on vacation, we are go, go, go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Steve, we're off to Monday now. The 26th, buddy. Where are you starting?
I thought we just did the 26th. Wasn't that Melissa's birthday?
No, that was 25th.
Oh, got my numbers wrong.
That's
Actually,
right.
I just wrote her name next to the wrong one. 26th, again, undecided because I didn't have my FastPasses. But I may do some. One day I want to kind of also check out all the resorts and things I don't normally get to do when I've got people with me.
Right.
So I think I may do that day. I'll still be in a park some point in time, especially at night for one of the shows. But I might park hop that day or resort hop that day.
Okay.
Because I have my reservations are at another new first for me, Trails End Restaurant.
Nice.
Like you've recommended numerous times. So I'll be eating at Trails End later in the evening. So I may do my hopping and then wind up over there to eat Trails End.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So no parks planned for now.
Nothing yet because I couldn't get FastPasses yet.
Okay. Yep. So Monday for us is kind of a transition day as well when it comes to that. We that is Mason's orientation for college. So we will be dropping him off for orientation so he can go do all that. We are going to hit a park that day. We're going to go back to Epcot. Melissa wants to go back to Epcot for a little while. So we did book some fast passes. We have an 11:30 Spaceship Earth, a 12:55 Soarin', and then we have a 2 p.m. lunch at Via Napoli. So we're really excited about that. Steve, you ever been to Via Napoli?
I have, and we'll get to that here in a few minutes. I went to Via Napoli on Corey Fiasco's request on last trip.
Mm-hmm.
I've said this on other streams. Hands down, the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
It's awesome, isn't it?
People don't agree, but it is the best pizza I've had in my life. And he recommended that garlic focaccia bread. It was incredible. I mean, my family devoured that pizza. I wish we had two. It was so good. And if you're going, like, if you do the dining plan or you don't do the dining plan, however you do it, we went there and we just paid for the pizza because normally you're going to pay on a dining plan for a sit-down restaurant. You're going to pay between $20 and $50 depending on where you go.
Right.
That whole pizza was only like $30.
Yeah.
It's massive. It's oven grilled. They got the Stromboli and the other two. I can't remember the names. The ovens, and they just throw the pizza in there and cook it. It's incredible. I highly recommend Via Napoli.
Yeah, I love it. I love Via Napoli is one of my favorite places to eat. We've been there twice before. It's amazing. We've never been there for lunch though. We've always been for dinner. So this is gonna be different. I don't know if the menu's majorly different for lunch than it is for dinner, but we're gonna find out. So
I don't think it's drastically different.
Okay. Yeah, it may not be. Dreamer Deborah says they have the pizza slice window now, right? I don't know that they have a pizza slice window there. Do they?
That's at Boardwalk.
Well, I knew that. Yeah.
If they have one at Via Napoli, I don't know about it. So
okay. Yeah. You know what?
Oh, you know what? They have. There's a little side restaurant over there. It's you know what? There is a little side restaurant off to the side. I don't know if it's just like a window. I'm sure it's like it probably is just a window, but there is a little side restaurant or off to the side there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think she's right. And speaking of which, the pizza at the Boardwalk, it's called the Pizza Window. Steve, it's really close to being as good as Via Napoli. It's not.
I've never heard medium reaction. I've heard either that or I've heard it's the worst thing on property.
Yeah, see, that's funny because I think it's fantastic. So did Melissa. I couldn't believe it because I was expecting that, and I was like, "Holy mackerel, this is really good." So you're right.
That pizza comes from the restaurant right there, though, doesn't it? The Tortua, whatever that is.
Oh, Trattoria al Forno. Trattoria al Forno. It might. I don't know. Let's see. Pete says he personally cannot wait to see all the content coming out from so many great channels in August. Yeah, I hope so. I think we're going to have some great content coming for sure.
Fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good time. But that is Monday. Monday's really going to be hit or miss for Melissa and I because, I mean, it could be all those things we just said, or it could be a total wash if we are staying with Mason for orientation. So, that's really going to – I think he doesn't want us to stay. And I don't blame him. I mean, he's going off to college. He wants to do his thing. So, I think –
He'll change his mind.
Huh?
He'll change his mind.
I don't know. I think he's ready. He's a lot like his brother in the fact that he wants to be independent. So I don't know what that says about Melissa and I. Kids want to leave us.
It means you raise great kids that can stand on their own. That's what it means.
That's what I'll take. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But orientation will dictate a lot for us. So, Steve, it sounds like you're going to have a good time on Monday. The resort hopping is the monorail crawl and all that is pretty amazing. So,
yep. And that I wanted a kind of a slower day that day because of what's coming next. So that's why I've got nothing planned for that day.
Got you. James Garcia, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Deborah, yes. Melissa and I will now be empty nesters. Our oldest son, Walter's 23. He's out on his own. He lives with his girlfriend. He's in grad school, and Mason is leaving for college. So it's going to be a bittersweet vacation. I'll put it to you that way. Pete says, Walt, if you forget anything, Steve will have it in his duffel bag. It's endless pit of menagerie.
I did. He told me it was like a clown car the other day. I just kept pulling stuff out of it. So
that's so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. So there you go. That's Monday the 26th. We still got tons of days to go, folks. So hang in there with us. Yep. We appreciate it. Tuesday, 27th, Steve. What you got?
The 27th becomes a very epic day for me because new visitors start arriving. And my buddy Shep from the Shep family comes down to visit me, and he's actually staying with me one night. And we're gonna have some real good fun that day. I got all of that's one day I put all the fast passes in the afternoon because of him coming in later. But I have lunch at where is my lunch? What is that day? 27th. I'm eating lunch at another first, the Liberty Tree Tavern, like you mentioned earlier.
Hey,
never had it. Then I have fast passes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain. And then we have the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party that night. So we have an action-packed day. And then on top of Shep being with me all for the rest of the week, Zippity Doodad and Brandy and Dave may join us for some of the stuff as well. So
nice.
It's gonna be fun. And then this is where we start to get into our challenges, and we're gonna get to the Walt Tower of Terror challenge, and we'll get to that in a minute. But so yeah, Tuesday the 27th, things are going to start to get epic.
That's funny. That's cool. It's funny because on the 27th, Tuesday, we also are going to Magic Kingdom that day. We will be there. You said you have a Space Mountain Fast Pass. What time is your Space Mountain Fast Pass?
2:45.
Oh, darn. Mine's at 10:15.
Yeah, I don't have anything in the morning. Everything that day is in the afternoon, so I can wait for my buddy to get there. So I got to meet him at my hotel, and then we'll be heading out after that.
Gotcha. Okay. So we have that morning. We're going to Magic Kingdom as well, and that is a Mickey's Not So Scary. So the park will close for regular guests at 6.
Yep.
Or no, 7. You can get in at 6, but I think the park closes at 7.
Yes. And I think it starts. Is it 9 to 12:30 or something like 9 to 12 somewhere in there? I think the party is.
No, the party's 7 to 12.
7 to 12. Oh, it's 5 hours.
5-hour party. Yep.
Oh, yep. I thought it was only 3.
Nope, 5. Nope, you're gonna have a good time. But Sweet. That day we are there at Magic Kingdom as well. We wanted to go specifically on this day because we knew since it was a Halloween night, the party most people will take since it's a shorter night will go other parks. So we expect Magic Kingdom to be lighter.
Will you be there past lunch and into the afternoon?
Yes, we will.
Okay, because I'm sure Shep will want to head over and meet you guys too. So we'll probably meet up and ride something together.
Yeah, we have a 9:10 a.m. Peter Pan's flight. We have a 10:15 Space Mountain. And then we got a little bit of a break, and we have a 1 p.m. Diamond Horseshoe lunch. Nice. So we also are doing Diamond Horseshoe for the first time. And then we have a 2:45 Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So that's
oh man, my Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ends at 2:40. Maybe that 5 minute.
We can swing it.
We can swing that 5 minutes.
We can
wait to the end. You guys can maybe that 3-minute window in there somewhere.
Yep.
We can swing a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride together.
We can. They will let us go early, Steve.
Good.
They'll let us go 5 minutes early.
I would be willing to wait later 5 minutes too if they'll let us still go after that. So
yeah, we'll talk. What we'll do, we'll meet up and then we'll go up to the front and we'll ask and we'll say, look, he's Perfect. 5 minutes over. I'm 5 minutes before, or can we swing this? They won't have a problem. Yeah, that'll be fun. Cool. Yep. Cool. Then we get everybody in the video.
Yeah, and then the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is going to be just crazy. The last time I did it with my niece. She started out wanting to do nothing but trick-or-treating, so we went trick-or-treating most of the time. Saw the parade. That's really about it. Then we started to ride a couple rides, and we didn't really take advantage of the whole thing. We went really slow, but that time my mom had bad knees, and we were going on and on. This time, though, I got nobody with me. I'm going to eat everything in sight because they have a bunch of different desserts and all that other stuff that you can get. And then, of course, I want to ride as many rides as possible and then catch a couple of the shows too. So being that it's 5 hours of very limited people, it should be pretty nice.
I hope so, because I'll be honest with you. Last year when we went for the Mickey's Not So Scary, it was crowded. But we also went, when we did ours, it was sold out that night. Now, I will say, since this is August, I don't think you'll have a sold out Mickey's Not So Scary. I think you'll be good.
Even if it was sold out, it still reduces the crowd. Like the last time we went, it was sold out, but we didn't wait on anything. But at the same point in time, we weren't really there for the ride, so we didn't really practice. We didn't know what we were doing.
Right.
We thought, oh, let's trick or treat. They're giving out free candy. Well, now I just know as we're walking by something, if I want candy, it'd be like, hey, Shep, let's go get some candy. and we'll just go get some candy real quick and then get back in line for a ride. So
yeah, no,
I believe there's going to be other people joining us at that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but I'm not gonna say who in case they don't want people knowing. So
nice. Yeah, I totally get that.
But yeah, we'll be there for sure that night.
Good. Take care, Zip. Zip's got to head out, I think.
See you, Patrick.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you for being here. So that's Tuesday. We're still not sure if we're doing the Mickey's Not So Scary that night or not. It's all about finances.
Yep,
so
I got you.
We're going to look into it. We have to decide if we're going to do either Mickey's Not So Scary or if we're going to do an after hours event.
Well, the Mickey's Not So Scary is 5 hours and cheaper than the 3 hour, more expensive after hours event. But I don't know what the difference is you can get between the two.
Well, I will say this. We get a $30 discount. It's like 20% off.
Yeah, but it knocks it down to 109, right?
Or no, I think it's even less than that for the after.
I thought it was like 139 for maybe that's the Villains After event, but I think they were somewhere around the $120, $138 range. The Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is only like 74, and it's 2 hours longer. But I do know that you get extra things with the after hours part, so it's just a toss up.
Right, and the other thing too is we've done the Halloween party before. We haven't done the after hours before, so we might. I don't know yet. We're still. You're right, because there's pros and cons to both.
Yep.
So we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting for sure. But so that's Tuesday, and guys, we are. Oh my gosh, we are really running over. I apologize. We will not do this much longer. We'll try to speed things up. Got a few more days. Wednesday the 28th, Steve. Where are you going to be?
I am going to be at Animal Kingdom. So we have FastPasses for Dinosaur, Flight of Passage, and Festival of the Lion King. And dining, we got to I'll let you do the dining.
Okay.
So.
Well, guess what? You know what's funny? This is where it's going to get really awesome. Everybody, Mr. Gonzo PR, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping in.
Oh, buddy.
We are also going to Animal Kingdom that day.
Yep.
And guess what? We have Fast Passes for Dinosaur.
Yep.
Expedition Everest.
Yep.
And Flight of Passage.
Nice.
So,
what's your Flight of Passage reservation?
3:30.
Oh, mine's early in the morning. I may be able to get another one. I'll just keep refreshing, but I'm planning on eating a nice barbecue lunch that day too.
Okay.
The Flame Tree. I love that place.
Yeah, me too.
And so I plan on eating a nice lunch there that day as well.
Disney Fanatic says, is there going to be a quiz at the end of this? No, we're just sharing with you what we're doing, folks. By all means, we appreciate you being in there. And you're all more than welcome. If anybody's going to be down there, share what you're going to be doing too. Maybe we're able to link up with you and meet everybody. We'd love for you to do that. Flight of Passage, Deborah, is incredible. Absolutely, for sure. So, Steve, this is where we actually have the exact same Fast Pass. And that's Dinosaur. What time is your Dinosaur Fast Pass?
9:35.
So is mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun there.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Do you have an Everest that day?
No, we have. Let me see. When do I have Everest? No, I have Everest coming up.
Okay. Because we actually, again, we have a third Everest that day at 11 a.m. Melissa's not getting on Everest. So, obviously.
It just so happens that I'll be finished up after Flight of Passage at that time. So,
all right. Well, if you want to head on over, Melissa will be more than happy to say, "Here you go, Steve. Go have fun."
And Pete just said Steve has a bathroom schedule like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. That is one thing I do not have.
Jelly says she wish you could go meet all of us. I won't be there until November. Yeah, we wish you could be too. That would be nice. And hopefully in the future, though, you never know. Dreamer Deborah says you just have to be careful of the white birds. They will steal your food if you leave the table for even a minute. I believe that too. And the squirrels. The squirrels will do it as well. But Janine Disney DIY, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Definitely appreciate you stopping in. We are basically going over our schedule for our Disney trip coming up in August. So there you go. 9:35 Dinosaur, 11 a.m. Everest, and 3:30 p.m. Flight of Passage. And of course, the big thing for us all, for those that do not know, we're having a very big meetup for dinner that night. Several of us are all getting together and doing a big Sanaa dinner, and everybody's going to laugh at Steve and I.
That is true, because we have very sensitive palates.
Yes, we do.
And they have this thing called bread service with, how many was it? 10 different dipping sauces?
10 different sauces.
I got to be honest with you, buddy. I went around and looked at all those sauces.
Uh-huh.
Like, one of them sounded maybe okay. So the rest of them, I was like, no, but I'm going to try them.
I am too. And I promised Melissa, I said, you know what? I will try every single one.
So will I.
Yep, I'm going to try every single one. No doubt about it. That's my challenge, because I'm not doing the Beverly challenge.
Well, and Disney Fanatic just put that in there. We will talk about that in just a few minutes.
Yes, we definitely will. But yeah, the bread service, I'm really looking forward to this. It'll be nice. I'm hoping one of us is willing to vlog it, or I don't know about stream it.
I'm going to vlog if it's allowed with everybody at the table. Mm-hmm. I'll be vlogging every one of my dinners. So
nice.
Okay. Or streaming, but that one will probably not be a live stream. It'll be a vlog potentially, if everybody's okay with it.
Yeah, I'm hoping we are able to get that so we can kind of get that on tape of all of us together, because there will be several of us there. I don't really know if everybody wants us to say who's going to be there, who isn't going to be there. I think we'll just leave it at that, but it's going to be a good night. We're very excited for that. I think it'll be a good time for sure. Pete says, save me a seat that's open. put her phone down and I'll FaceTime and feel like I'm there. Hope I read that right. Maybe I read that wrong, but for sure, Pete, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. That's going to be an interesting night because that is the prelude to the next day.
Yes. And going into that, I have a couple buddies that are not going to be able to join us that night because they will be standing in line for what you're getting ready to talk about. Yes.
And of course, Wednesday is over. So now it's kind of our last thing. That is an early dinner too, actually. Kind of early.
I think it may be that way on purpose. I'm not sure, but
I think so. I definitely think it is. It does, Deborah. It sounds like we're going to have a good time for sure. But Thursday the 29th is, of course, the big day. That's the premiere. Yep, that is the premiere. That's the opening, the grand opening of Galaxy's Edge. There's still a lot of conjecture as to what exactly Disney will or won't do when it comes to the managing of the crowds. I really hope, and I think Steve concurs, that they do some sort of boarding pass reservation type system that they're now doing out at Disneyland, where once they reach capacity, you have to get what's called a boarding pass, which will give you a time frame. Well, not a time frame, but a boarding pass, and then they notify you when it's your time to go in. I'm really hoping they do that here as well, where you don't have to stand in lines.
Yep.
But we will see with that. But that is the big day. Yeah, Robin's right. The day. Can't wait.
Yes.
Star Wars. Yep.
Well, and Ray J said be in line at midnight. We actually are going to start in line way ahead of that. So we're going to start in line. I'm assuming you're talking about midnight on the 29th that morning. We're going to be in line on the 28th for some of us. Some of us will be there before the dinner. I'm going to be in line. Then I'm going to leave to go to the dinner. But the people that I'm going to be with will be we've got this little system worked out. People are going to allow us to come and go because you got to have bathroom breaks. You're going to be in line that long. So I got to bring bread service back for the guys that are holding line for me. So I'm going to bring that back for them. And then, but then we plan on being there all night. So we're going to, one of the reasons why we kind of hope for a reservation system is so we don't have to lose a day and a half of our vacation.
Right.
But yes, we will be staying overnight. If they don't come up with a reservation system, we will be overnight for Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. And Deborah, will they let us get in line at any time of the night? We don't really know if they will or not. We're expecting they will.
Yeah.
But you're right. Nothing's been confirmed at all for Walt Disney World.
Well, I talked to a cast member on the phone, and I know Stacy has also confirmed this on her end. She's talked to a cast member. We asked them about being prepared for the crowds. Disney is preparing for crowds to line up on the 27th, 2 days ahead of time. And they are not going to turn them away, according to the person I spoke to.
Okay, interesting.
So apparently they're going to let you line up whenever you want to. I'm hoping they come up with the reservation system. Another cast member, somebody else was saying, has all but confirmed that there will be some sort of reservation system. Now that we wanted to really make this a big thing and experience, but we got a plan B for that if we do get a reservation system, so we'll be fine.
Yep. And yes, speaking of,
it was Shep's cast member friend.
Nice. It's funny. I actually do have FastPasses for that day, just in case they do the reservation system.
I do too.
Yep, absolutely. And we also have some dining that day as well. Steve, you want to talk about the dining first? Because this is kind of funny.
I have 4 reservations for that day.
Dining reservations.
I have 4 dining reservations for that day. Most of them are before noon. What day was that? 29th?
29th.
Okay, so I have reservations at the Disney Junior Play and Dine at 8:10 for the 3 of us.
Yes.
In case we thought that was the only way we were guaranteed to get in, then we found out it doesn't matter. I have that's at Hollywood and Vine. Yep. I got reservations a little bit later again for Hollywood and Vine, and I haven't canceled them yet, just in case they give us a reservation system and we want that bit later time, whatever the case may be. I have lunch reservations at Primetime Cafe at 12:50. Again, just to get in. I did cancel the one I had for dinner, and I changed it with something else, and that's the one that I moved Les Cellier to, because if we get reservation systems, we want to get in. Once we get in and do our 4-hour block and get around to see everything, I got FastPasses, then we're going to get out, and we want to go check, because Food and Wine also starts that day.
All right.
So we're going to go over and hang out at Les Cellier and then check out the Food and Wine Festival for a little bit that night.
Very nice. Very nice. So what are your FastPasses?
My FastPasses are, they're kind of, this is a different thing because they just changed the tiers here. Because I figured we'd ride Tower of Terror with you, we didn't get FastPasses for that. We got FastPasses for Frozen Sing Along because there really wasn't much after the first second tier pick, which is Star Tours, and then Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay, what time's your Star Tours?
4:05.
Mine's 4:30.
Nice.
So we might have to work this out.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So we also have fast passes. Obviously, 4:30 is our first one with Star Tours. We did everything later in the day because we expected Galaxy's Edge to be, all morning.
Yep.
We have a 5:40 Slinky Dog, and then we have a 7:50 for Fantasmic.
Yep.
Because Melissa wants to see that.
I stayed away from. The only thing I don't like with Fantasmic is the fast passes are off to the side. They're not centered.
Yeah.
I almost got Slinky Dog. I got Slinky Dog on another day because just in case there wasn't a reservation system, I didn't want this to be my only Slinky Dog pass. So that way we can get in line. And if we have to spend all day in Galaxy's Edge just trying to get in, then no big deal. I don't care if I miss Rock and Roller Coaster, as long as I can do Slinky Dog on the other end.
Right. Couple people in the chat. Adrenaline gets us going, gets us far for sure. Dreamer Deborah said, absolutely. Adrenaline will get you far. Joey's World says, haven't you noticed Steve doesn't sleep? He just streams.
Yeah, I get 4 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah, I believe it. And Jelly's Journey says, do I have my fast pass for Tower of Terror? No, I do not. Because I don't have 1,500 subs yet.
Well, he's close, and he's not going to get a fast pass because we're all going to witness the terror as he goes through the queue line. So
yes,
the prolonged terror.
That's going to be great. Thank you, everybody. Love his excitement for sure, Joey. That's absolutely true. Oh my gosh, we're going to have a good time for sure. And we wish everybody could be there. It'd be so much fun to meet. It's going to be fun to meet who we're going to meet, but it would be like a dream come true to see everybody. But I know that's impossible, obviously. So there you go. That's Thursday, Galaxy's Edge, the big day. Look for vlogs. Look for streams. There's going to be tons of content, I'm sure, out and about. And Dreamer Deborah says she can't wait to see me on Tower of Terror. I can wait. But it's going to happen probably. Thanks to you wonderful folks, for sure. Friday, the 30th, Steve. What do you got, bud?
Going back to Animal Kingdom again.
Okay.
With Fast Passes. This time we have all morning again. Flight of Passage, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Expedition Everest.
Nice, very nice. So you got some really good ones. That is a really good.
When you book on a Wednesday, it's pretty good. So,
yeah, it's true.
I mean, when you arrive on a Wednesday, actually, and that actually helped too because I was able to book on a Saturday, so I wasn't resting to work.
Nice, very nice. Yep. Let's see. Stacy says, Walt, wait until after this Friday night. You'll be making the Tower of Terror Fast Pass. Thanks a lot. And Joey's World says, well, guys, keep an eye out for our ears. Oh, absolutely. We'll look for you, Joey's World. Don't worry about that. And Downscale says, I'll have 19 cameras on me. Give Rainbow Colin a shout out for me. Rainbow Colin, welcome in. I didn't see him coming.
Hey, Rainbow Colin. I didn't see
you were here. Oh, thank you, Rainbow Colin. Thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate it. We're talking about our big trip in August. We're kind of going over our fast passes, our scheduling, our dining, and kind of sharing it with everybody. So if you're down there, you can find us, look for us. We'd be more than happy to meet with everybody and say hi for sure. Friday for us is kind of an open day, Steve. This is Mason's move-in day.
I was going to say, is this Galaxy Edge Recovery Day?
I'm sorry?
Is this Galaxy's Edge Recovery Day is what I was going to ask you.
No, it is, but isn't. It's more, obviously it's Mason's move-in day for college. This is the day he moves into his room, moves into his apartment. So we'll be doing a lot of that. It'll be obviously an emotional day, of course. But so we'll be doing a lot of that. So we didn't plan a park that day. What we might do, Melissa and I might do, is we might take him after he's moved in if he wants. We might go to a water park. We're thinking about Typhoon Lagoon.
Nice. Yeah,
we haven't done one in a while. So we might do Typhoon Lagoon. But we also have a dinner that night, 6:45 p.m. at Raglan Road.
Nice.
Really excited for that down at Disney Springs. We've never been there. I've heard very good things about it. I hear the entertainment is fantastic, so that's going to be pretty darn nice. We hope.
Good.
Yep. Dreamer Deborah says, let's see. Well, Stacy says you guys should be able to walk on the Tower of Terror. Oh, yeah. Because everybody's going to be at Galaxy's Edge.
Game plan.
Yep. Thank you, Deborah. She says, Walt, it really is scary on Tower of Terror. I mean it. You never know when the falls happen and how long they will be. Just saying. Thank you, Deborah.
Walt actually wrote it once.
I did. I was on it one time. I'll show you guys this.
First and last time ever.
So here's the picture. There I am.
That guy screaming right there?
That guy right there, like, looks like he needs to go to the bathroom. That's my oldest son, Walter, when he was really little. But there I am, scared to death. Not having fun.
Why were you wearing a sweatshirt?
It was cold. It was cold. It was early March.
Oh,
and it was early March, and actually it was a rainy week, and it was actually chilly. We needed the sweatshirts, if you can believe it.
So it's 12 and a half years since Walt's been on Tower of Terror.
Yeah,
there's a reason for that.
2007. Yep, absolutely. So there you go. But I have done it. I can actually say I have done it, and that's why it's only been once.
And
oh my God, no, he's not doing. Stacy asked me, is he going to college in Central Florida, or is he going to be in the Disney College program? He's just going to school down there in Florida for school down there. So he's excited. So that's Friday for us.
That night, I'm actually eating at a brand new restaurant as well. I'm eating at
Kona Cafe. I'm sorry. Yes, my apologies. Where are you going?
Fine. I'm trying Kona Cafe since
nice.
Since the Ohana was such a letdown for me twice in a row. We're going to Kona to try it.
Nice. And you know what? Melissa booked FastPasses for that Friday. I thought we were going to a water park. She's got FastPasses at Magic Kingdom.
That's all right. If you don't use them, you don't use them. You can always cancel them. They don't cost anything.
She's got a 1225 Big Thunder, a 135 Splash Mountain, and a 350 Haunted Mansion. How do you pass those up?
If you have that lineup, you might want to go.
Yeah, I know. We might have to. Oh my gosh.
Thanks so much, Pete.
Thanks, Pete. I appreciate that very much, but we appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, guys. We're almost done. Saturday for us, we're getting near the end of our trip at this point. Saturday the 31st, Steve, what do you got going your day, buddy?
Well, it's an Epcot day. We're not sure if this is when the Beverly Challenge is going to take place or not, but probably not. But we're going to be in Epcot anyways for the we want to go we're going to be park hopping to the Food and Wine all the days because we want to make sure we get our free item, whatever it is, after 3 days for being a pass holder. Right now, my fast passes for that day are Test Track, Mission Space, and Spaceship Earth.
Oh, you got good ones.
Which is ironic because Dan has the exact same lineup in almost the exact same times the day before me.
Oh,
so it was almost a carbon copy. But so we're doing that, and then that dinner is where Shep and I will be visiting another group of people. And I'm not gonna say who just because I don't know if they all want to know, but that's when we are eating at Via Napoli. So
nice,
and it's so good. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Welcome in, D&G Explorers. Thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate you stopping in. And let's see. Stacy says, I've been working on it almost every Friday night. He is 16 away talking about me. You guys must really hate me.
It's love, man. It's out of love.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my gosh. Pete says, grab me the pass holder magnet that day. It's in your My Disney app under your plans.
Yeah, these kind of pass holders here.
I don't have one. I've never gotten. Well, I mean, obviously, because we're.
Yeah, I don't remember what I got that one for, but this other one, if I can get it off the magnet here, is actually the one I got from that Food and Wine Festival. It's not going to come off.
That's all right.
I don't have nails. I chew them. So here we go. This will get it. But this one has a chef. I pulled it off and I got stuck back again. Get out of there. Okay, this one is the Chef Mickey's hat.
That's a good
one. That was the pass holder. We got this pass holder pin first, and then I already put it back there again. But the cutting board back there is what you got for the third day if you went 3 days in a row.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. I always wanted the annual pass holder with Goofy on it because he's my favorite of the Fab Five. So hopefully maybe this year it'll be Goofy again. That'd be great. Zoe, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Wishing Mouse is here. And Stacy says, Walt, haven't you noticed your sub count goes up on a Friday night?
Whoa.
And you wonder why.
Dreamer Deborah, are you in Indy? Because I'm in Indy. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it looks like she might be. Maybe she is. That's pretty cool.
It was not my car, though. I don't have the magnets. Mine are there. They're not on my car. So
okay. She might be in your area. That's pretty cool. So Saturday for us, we have a couple different things. We are going to spend the day at Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. We have an 8:25 a.m. Flight of Passage. Nice. We have a 9:25 a.m. Kilimanjaro Safari. And then we're going to hop over to a resort. And we're going to do a resort dining. we're going to Olivia's over at Old Key West.
Nice.
Yep. We're going to try Olivia's for the first time. We have an 11:45 a.m. brunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to try Olivia's for the first time. I've heard really good things about the fried chicken. And guess what? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the chicken, man.
Like that chicken.
Yep. Big sis Lisa, welcome in. And she says, okay, well, you just got one more sub. Tara, here we go.
Thank you. I'll thank her. Thank you, Lisa.
And thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Just stay after Tower Terror. Don't leave me. Keep subscribing, please. I appreciate everybody, but stay with us too. We'd appreciate that as well. Stacy said, I don't think I'd put my pass holder magnet on my car. I'd be too afraid someone would steal it. You know, that's a good point. They're really nice. They're really fun.
If you tape them to the back window, it's not as bad if they're on the inside.
That's true. I didn't think of that either. But yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, so Deborah says, wow, Steve, I didn't realize that. Love Indy area, just one wish. And you know what that would be.
Yep.
Closer.
One.
So there you go. I guess she's in your area. That's kind of cool, Steve.
Yep. And Bill's Odds and Ends is actually over here too. Bill lives like less than 2 miles from where I work.
Okay, nice. And then Sunday the 1st of September is our last day.
Mm-hmm.
Zachary Pollock, welcome in. Thank you for being here from the Spokesman stream. Just decided to hop in and say hi. What has been the topic to keep me informed on what I have missed? Zachary, we've just been talking about our trip. We've been talking about our schedule, our FastPass schedule, our dining schedule, our park schedule, where we're going. Just been having a good time with it. We ran over a little bit, folks, so I appreciate everybody hanging in there. We're just about done. For me, the first will be our last day. I know that over at Hollywood Studios, this is the extra magic hours for Galaxy's Edge. I'm trying to talk Melissa into staying for that because that's the day we're supposed to leave, and it's supposed to be our 12-hour drive back to Maryland. But we do have an 8:15 Trails End breakfast scheduled for that day. So, and of course, we have to take Mason to his apartment for good as we leave. So we'll have to see there.
Well, you're going to be there then.
I'm sorry?
You're going to be there anyways then because the extra magic hours are 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Right.
So you're going to be there from 6 a.m. to 8. Then you have to go to your breakfast. Then you have to leave.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I might hop over. She may not. She may just stay in bed for a while, but I'll probably hop over if I can. Kyle and Jessica from Disney Eye to Eye, Through Our Eyes. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, D&G. I appreciate that, everyone. Yes, please hit that like button for us. It definitely helps the stream as well. Everybody wants to sub to me. I hope it's because you like the content, not just because you want me on Tower of Terror. But no, I'm just kidding. Steve, what about you, buddy? What do you got planned for Sunday?
6 o'clock in the morning, I'll be standing in line waiting to get into Galaxy's Edge again. So we're going there from 6 to 9, and then I have Slinky Dog Fast Passes right after that. Then we're deciding on lunch. We're not sure what we're gonna do yet. Right now, I have the Edison in mind. I think we're gonna change that, go with something maybe quicker, and then as people put it, the Magical Express when you come in, the Tragical Express when you have to leave. We have evening flights, and I think we have to leave around probably 5 o'clock ish.
Okay.
So we may, we'll check our luggage with the resort, and then because we have to check out. So we're gonna go to Hollywood or the Galaxy's Edge, then Slinky Dog, come back and check out of our resorts, have them hold our luggage, and then figure out where we're gonna go eat lunch and hang out for the rest of the time till the express comes and gets us.
Okay, so you're leaving the first as well.
Yes, okay. We're flying out in the evening.
Gotcha. Matt Whitler, welcome in. Thank you for being here, Matt. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. We're definitely talking Disney. But yeah, we leave as well Sunday the 1st. So there you go, folks. That is our trip from day 1 to day 12 for Steve.
Yeah.
9 for me.
And most likely the Beverly Challenge is probably going to happen on the 30th, the Friday, or just give us some time to recover. But for those of you that don't know, and Walt has been invited, but I don't think he's going to partake, but he'll be there maybe. We are going to, Shep and I have this pride thing where we're going to outdo each other on this challenge. We got a lot of people that are going to be involved. They know they're not going to get anywhere close. But we threw out a number of 50 Beverly shots a while back, and then just so happens we find out that the record is 57 supposedly. So now we're going to do at least 58. We say, well, if we're going to do 58, might as well do 60. So Shep and I are both planning on doing 60 Beverly shots, and we're not going to stop till the other one gives up. So it's going to be fun. And that's either going to take place that Friday or Saturday, I'm sure. And no, it will not be on that Sunday before we leave, if that's what you were referring to, Shep, because that's the day we leave, and I'm not getting on the airplane after the Beverly Challenge.
Dreamer Deborah asked you, have you been to Noblesville Disney in August every year at the fairgrounds fundraiser for Give Kids the World?
I have not. And Bill was actually a few months ago, Bill mentioned that to me, and he was going to send me information, but I don't think I've seen that information yet. I don't know. I have any idea what it is.
There you go.
It may be because I think he told me it was in August during my trip, I think. Okay. So I can't remember when he told me it was, but it was close to the trip for sure.
There you go. Well, here's Jeff asked over and under everybody in the chat on your Beverleys. My over and under, I'll say it'll be under 30 for both of them.
What?
Absolutely.
You know I'm going to do more than that now just to prove that wrong.
Nope.
Okay.
That's my number, 30 under for sure. And then let's see what everybody else puts here. Let's see. Joey says, is that 60 each? Yes.
Yes. Like Shep said, negative. We're not. Look, we did the math. We're mathematicians. We did the math. It was just under. It was like 2.5 liters of soda. I have chugged 2 liters of soda before with no problem. I understand the taste is bad. Everybody says it's not the taste, it's the bubbles. I've done this before with 2 liters and just chugged 2 liters. I get it.
But you're chugging 2 liters of drink you like.
I can handle the taste of Beverly. It doesn't bother me. The only thing that scares me is those bubbles. I'll be honest.
There we go.
But I got news for you. I get anywhere close. There may be some.
We'll go live, Jelly. Sherney's want us to go live. Somebody will go live. Don't worry.
Yeah, because we're gonna put this whole thing in a one stream, and we have a plan B in case they close down Club Cool by then. And that is they sell it down at Disney Springs, which may be better for us anyways. We'll go buy the bottles of Beverly. I've got the cups already bought. They're not in here. But
what size cup is this? Now, is this
they are the 3-ounce cups. They're 3-ounce cups, which are bigger than the ones they have at Disney World. They're 2-ounce.
Okay.
But we're gonna pour them on camera so that people can see that we have 50 actual Beverly shots and do it. So one way or the other, this will happen. Okay. And I wish I practiced nightly, but Shep and I have an agreement that we will not practice.
Okay. That's so funny. I got to answer something with Deborah. Deborah asked me, Walt, did you ever get a chance to listen to Lou's podcast about AP price increases? Wondering just your thought of it. Deborah, I did not. Actually, you sent me that. I can't find the link that you sent to me, Deborah. If you don't mind sending it to me again, I would like to listen to that. A couple weeks back, I had a stream on the new annual passes increases, and it was kind of, I was having a bone to pick with Disney. So Deborah thought I should kind of see it from this angle. So Deborah, if you could send that again, I'd appreciate it. But well, everybody, that's it. That's our trip. That's our schedule. We have a lot on the plate. We are definitely going to be doing tons of stuff, and it's going to be a fantastic trip. We are so excited, and we are going to do our very best to bring everybody along with us, whether it's vlogs, whether it's live streams. Be sure to check out all these different channels because we are going to do our very best to make this trip as fun for you as it will be for us. And hopefully you'll do it. I definitely hope everybody shows up and heads out. I also want to let everybody know a little bit of a programming note. This weekend, normally Steve and I do our Saturday night sports night. We will not be having a sports night this Saturday. I am away. So we have decided Steve doing 55 streams this week. It'd be a good time for him to get a break as well. So we are taking just this week off for sports night. We will be back next Saturday with I think a very good stream. Be sure to check it out. I will kind of solidify that with Steve, but please come back and see us next Saturday for our sports night at 8 p.m. We're going to have a great time with that. We definitely will.
If I get bored Saturday night, I may jump on at some point in time anyway. So we'll see how it goes. But I am currently, this sports night would have been my 9th stream in 8 days. So we'll see how it goes.
Gotcha. Well, I think for now, I'm going to say, I don't know, things might change. It just depends on how. I'm going to a big graduation party for my nephew, and it's a big day for him without getting into too many specifics. So we will definitely be doing that, trying to spend as much time with family as we can. But it'll be a lot of fun. And Kyle, you guys are most welcome. Your trivia is a lot of fun. I have a good time with it. Hopefully we can get more people in there for you guys too. That's why we moved. We wanted to move to 8 o'clock so we didn't interfere with you guys. So hopefully, Kyle, your streams will get more and more popular as well, buddy. You and Jessica do a really good job. But everybody, thank you for showing up tonight again. Big thank you to Steve. Steve, I appreciate you a lot, buddy, for jumping in last minute here. For those that don't know, Melissa's been really under the weather today. Just was not feeling well. But I wanted to have somebody to talk to tonight besides the people in the chat. And Steve was very, very generous to come on. Thank you, buddy.
You make it easy, buddy, especially when it's a topic that we both know a lot about. So
that's true. And it's something we really, really like to love, actually, for sure.
And you're only 15 subs away.
Yay! Nah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to make the Tower of Terror Day a lot of fun. Meg's in here. Hey, Meg.
Hi, Meg.
Just as we're leaving. Thanks, Meg. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome in, Meg. Good to see you. Yeah, feel better, Melissa, for sure. Downscale, thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, absolutely. But Steve's World, I think, is going live tonight with Pepper Tree Villa as well.
10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock on with Pepper Tree Villa. Myself and Shep will be there, joining some other people. I think Rob Fuzz and Dole Whip Dad, I think, is going to be there as well. So we will all be joining Pepper Tree Villa, discussing some Disney memorabilia.
Good. Oh, that'll be a good time. And those, if you're able to, Zachary Pollock, he also has a channel, and it sounds like he might be going live. So if you're able to jump over to his for a little bit, go over there and support him. Zachary's a good supporter as well. Dougie's in the house.
Dougie. Wow, Dougie.
Dougie, I know it's really late for you, buddy, but thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well, Dougie. Good to see you, pal. We just went over our entire trip. Other than that, let's see. What else do we want to do? Steve on Monday nights with his channel as well. He does Monday Madness. And thank you again, Steve, for that.
By the way, I'm changing that name.
Oh, are you?
It
Okay.
did not occur to me that your Tuesday show's name is Mouse Madness, and for some reason I have mine as Monday Madness. I'm going to change the name. So
okay,
I'll figure out what the new name is going to be.
Gotcha. And I need everybody in the chat. You know, everybody has, like, Spokesman has the Main Mafia, Dev has the Charmies, Resort TV One has the Resort Hoppers. I want to think of a name for people that subscribe and come to our chat. I was going to say Mouseaholics.
That's too long to type. You need
What were
something
you
short.
saying?
That's too long to type. You need something short, like Mousies.
How about Mouseketeers? You think Disney
That's a good
can edit that? Disney won't let that happen. But Magical Mondays, there you go. Magical Mondays. The Talkies. The walkie-talkies.
So I've already got two.
Talkies.
I've already got two new names for my show, Magical Mondays, which is what Meg did. So I kind of want to stay from that away too. But Jeff says, "Don't challenge me Mondays."
That's a good one too.
And Alex Berger has also subscribed to your channel as well. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But the walkie-talkies.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh,
The walkie-talkie.
The walkie-talkies. It's 135 degrees in this room, as you can see the sweat pouring off of me. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. Be sure to check out Pepper Tree Villa. Steve will be over there with plenty of other wonderful guests tonight. Be sure to check them out. Zachary Pollock might be having a stream as well. Be sure to try to drop into him and say hi. Other than that, everybody, Dreamers Empire, theliveplace.com. Dean, support him. Be sure to go over there for more streams, family-friendly streams. My other partner channel, can't talk tonight. Disney Dan, Saturday nights with Disney Fiasco. But thank you for joining us, guys. Steve, again, special thank you to you, buddy. I definitely appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy.
Thank you again. Everybody, have a great night. Please take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk to you all really, really soon. Good night.
Bye, guys.